In the last video we look at the external wind pressure. Now this video we explain the internal wind pressure and combination of pressures. So for this internal wind pressure, the concept is same as external pressure, but now we are looking at the structures where we have a pressure coming from inside. So when you have again push kind of nature of the pressure, we can it positive pressures, that is internal pressures inside the structures. And then if I take the example of suctions, so if you have a pull of the structures internally, so that is internal pressures, and if it is pull natures, we call internal suction, and it taken as a negative value. Now that is the quick overview of internal pressures, and now we are going to look the combination of internal and external pressures. We look at external pressures first, and then we look at internal pressures. Now we're going to combine both to see the combination of both internal and external wind pressures. Now for that case, we are going to take 4 cases, a combination of pressures. So the case number 1 that I have, it is the external pressure is positive, internal pressure is negative. Now for that case, if I take the typical example here and wind loading coming from left to right, we can say that external pressure is positive 5 kilopascal. This is just an example. Just take the positive 5 kilopascals external pressures, and internal pressures is a suction negative 3 kilopascals. Now if I like to combine and I want to find the combined pressure due to the external 5 kilopascals and internal suction 3 kilopascals, to find the total pressure on the wall, what we need to do it, we ignore the sign, but then we add the 5 plus 3, that is make 8 kilopascal. The logic is, you can see the arrow is pointing left to right positive, arrow pointing left to right positive, so they are positive values. So that's the concept of push and pull come into picture here to do the combination of external and internal pressures. Now the case number 2, we have external pressure is positive and internal pressure is positive. So if I draw this one onto the pictures here, that internal pressure external pressure is 5 kilopascals, and external pressure is 5 kilopascals and internal pressure is 3 kilopascals. Again we find total pressure on the wall. Now here again we ignore the sign, but we are looking the direction of the pressure. Now this 5 is going left to right, so therefore is positive. This internal pressure is going right to left, so therefore is negative, so that become total pressure on the wall become 2 kilopascals. So these are the 2 cases. Now case number 3, case number 3 is the external suction and internal suctions both negative. So if I take the example here, wind is coming from this end, and you can see this external suction is 5 kilopascals negative, and internal suction is negative 3 kilopascals. To find the total suction on the wall, again we are not consider the sign, but we are looking the direction of the pressure. So this is a positive because it's going left to right, so positive 5, but this one is going right to left, so it's negative 3, and that become 2 kilopascals. Now the last case is external suction plus internal pressures. External suction is negative, which is negative 5 kilopascals. Internal pressure is positive, which is 3 kilopascal. And if I want to find the combined pressure here, total suction on the wall, we have 5. Again ignore the sign, but going left to right is positive 5, and again left to right is positive 3, and that is 8 kilopascals. Now this concept will help us in the solving the example. So it's basically just checking the sign, not taking the considered sign, but just checking the direction of the pressures. Thank you very much.